everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Aries Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for July 1st through the 7th. So we are going to see what your energy is this week, where you are. We have Mars went into Aries this week, and it's going to be there till the end of the year. Mars is Aries. Mars is ruled by Aries. So you guys are going to be feeling this energy very, very strongly. So I would say don't piss any Aries off in the next 6 months. But I also want to say with this type of energy, it's very powerful energy. It can really get you kind of jolted forward on your path, on following your own passion, on kind of going after what you want and getting grounded. But it's such intense energy that it has the tendency, if there's any kind of, if you feel restricted in any way, if there's any kind of negative energy coming towards you, it has the tendency to really put you on the flip side of that. And really get you in that place of anger, frustration, even overthinking, even fear. So just be very mindful of that right now. Whatever you can do to continuously focus your energy onto something that you feel passionately about, on something that's going to give you fulfillment. I would recommend, if you do chakra work, to really focus on your lower chakras for the next month, on your root and your sacral and your solar plexus, because that will really help ground that energy. Because anything that you have a desire for right now, anything that you have a desire to pursue for yourself, this is amazing energy to do that. So if you can get that energy grounded, it's a great month. It really is. And this does last for 6 months, but the most intense part of it is going to be this first month. And then again, after September, after Saturn goes direct, you're going to feel another burst of it too. But during that time, it's going to be a lot more positive energy. Okay, so let's see where you guys are this week. What's the strongest energy for you right now? Oh, wow, I like that. Okay, I do feel overall that you are in this energy of wanting to kind of, stand in your own power, get yourself grounded. You have something that I think overall you're really wanting to kind of feel in control in some way, shape, or form. I feel to some extent you might feel like a lot of things around you lately have been really hectic. You do have this walking away as your first card, and then you have Magician in the Mirror, and you have Rest and Rejuvenation. So it's possible that you have been kind of in an energy that is very conflicting. And so I think that you're kind of leaving behind anything that has been toxic, anything that has been heavy. You're focusing. The Magician in the Mirror is focusing on himself. It's focusing on his own healing, focusing on what he can do to kind of bring himself back into his energy, bring himself back into his power. And of course, the Rest and Rejuvenate card is, really focusing on yourself, focusing on your own healing, and focusing on getting yourself grounded. If you do have a relationship that you're really struggling with right now, that maybe you are walking away from and you have walked away from, this Magician in the Mirror card does indicate that what you are dealing with in that relationship or in really close connections is a mirror of what you're dealing with kind of internally. And so what that means is if say, for example, you are consistently connecting with people who are fearful of commitment, for example. You might be very frustrated. It's like, why do I keep attracting these people who don't want commitment? Well, if you took that internally, internally you might be insecure about commitment to yourself. And so, you're marrying those types of experiences because there's healing that needs to be done within you. Like you might have, you might still be carrying a lot of pain and insecurities about past relationships. And so keep that in mind. Like anything that's coming towards you right now, especially if it's coming towards you and it's triggering any kind of intense emotion within you, that is reflecting to you something internal that you're struggling with, that you need to kind of maybe address and heal. So I do think overall for you this week, you're really focused on leaving behind any kind of heavy toxic energies, anything that's really been a burden to you. You're really to some extent wanting some sort of freedom for yourself. And overall, I think you're just trying to kind of regain your own power, regain your own energy right now. Okay, so, yeah, okay. Let's see what your energy coming into the week is. I do feel that this is kind of a message to not engage in any kind of conflict this week. And instead of engaging in conflict, especially when this energy is so intense right now, and plus we have a full moon, if I'm not mistaken, on Friday or Saturday. So that also brings a lot of heightened energies and heightened emotions. So with you, with all of this intense energy, this is kind of telling you, kind of pause before you react to anything that's coming towards you. And really kind of, take a step back so you don't engage in any kind of conflict, because that's just going to kind of, take you in further with all of these crazy, crazy energies. Okay, so where are you at this week? Oh, you have the good news card. You have the wish fulfillment card. And you have the man. You're getting some kind of news or information that's giving you a lot of clarity. I don't think it's on a... Let me see, though. Clarify this. It's possible that somebody is opening up to you and being very vulnerable. It's possible that somebody that you're connecting with who has before been a very kind of guarded energy, who really hasn't expressed a lot of emotions to you. It could be that this person is coming towards you this week and really opening up and being vulnerable. Give me one more. Yeah, it's possible that somebody, with you have the Tower and you have the Princess of Pentacles and you have the Fool. It's possible that you have somebody coming towards you making an unexpected offer, and they're opening up to a lot to you. And they're really wanting to kind of dive in and take a chance and move forward in a relationship with you. Give me one more on this. Let me see what this... Wow. This is somebody from your past that is coming back towards you. This is somebody from your past coming back towards you, and I feel that you've already kind of in some way, shape, or form, you've left this behind, especially with this walk away card. You're probably to some extent still healing from this in some way, because the way that this ended, it did not end in a good way. This was very kind of ego-based connection. There was a lot of toxic energy in this. But I feel like this person is coming back and actually acknowledging, like claiming defeat. They're actually acknowledging what they've done wrong. And I think that that's why it's going to really kind of take you by surprise. They're going to open up to you about a lot. They're wanting to reconnect with you. They're wanting to bring the connection back together. I do feel that you're not really sure about this. If you notice in this Fool card, there's that alligator down ready to bite him. And I do feel that this kind of came at you in an unexpected way. But this person with the Sun card and the Temperance card, they want to come together with you. They want to reconnect with you. They're opening up to you about a lot. You're getting a lot of enlightenment in this. If this isn't a relationship, this is kind of something that you've wanted to manifest for yourself at some point, and it did not work out. And you have felt that you weren't going to be able to obtain this. So this could be a job. This could be something that you feel passionately about. It could be that you just haven't felt in a very stable place within yourself. And you could be gaining some kind of sudden, unexpected offer. It could be a financial offer that's really going to kind of give you a lot of freedom. Freedom to kind of do what you want and not have to worry about money. All right, let's see what else. What do you have coming towards you this week? You know, the snake. This has come up in almost every single reading this week. And the mask, yeah. I don't feel that you trust this at all. The snake is kind of that temptation card, and then the mask is feeling like there's something hidden, feeling like you're not seeing the whole truth. And the 22 is about making a choice. And this card, I do a really quick reading before I do all the zodiac signs to see what the energy is overall for the week. And it's like overall what the energy seems to be this week is that for the most part, you've done all of this healing. You've overcome a lot of battles. You're stepping into a new energy in one way, shape, or form within your life. And it's like a karmic situation is being presented to you again. Or a situation is being presented to you again that has the possibility to... It's almost like if you're being presented with an option to make some kind of choice, and in the past you have had the same option, and the choice you made ended up being a very toxic situation. And so this is like, you're being presented with the same thing to some extent again. And so there's this, I don't want to go and make the same choice again and go down the same road again. So I think that this is somebody, it's like you're being presented with an opportunity to right a wrong, basically. So to some extent, this is saying, look at the choice you made in the past when you were presented with this situation and do what you can to kind of take the higher road, whatever that may be. I do feel that you're not trusting what is being presented to you. Even though I do feel that this person is being very open with you, they're really expressing a lot to you. But in the same sense, the difficulties that you and this person have had, it was really difficult for you to overcome. Let's see what the snake energy is. The snake energy is also that temptation. Like, do you give in to temptation even though there's so much unknown to this? Give me one more. You have the Lovers and the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I do feel that for you know, for a lot of you, that maybe you do have a lot of love for this person. Why is it the snake though? Yeah, I definitely feel you have a lot of feelings for this person. If this is somebody from your past, which for the most of you, I do feel that it is, the Nine of Cups with the snake kind of tells me that there is such an intense connection between the two of you. There's so much passion, there's so much feelings within this connection that there's a tendency to overindulge. And those types of relationships, if there's any type of insecurity within, you know, within either of you, those types of connections can become very toxic. This could be a person that is really clingy, you know, really codependent. It's kind of that energy in this connection. It's so intense that it could get codependent very easily. What's the mask? With the Death card clarifying the Mask card, I do feel that this person has gone through a lot of transformation. I feel that you have too, but I think that you're questioning whether or not this person has really changed, because they're telling you that they have. With the Strength card, yeah. They're telling you, they're telling you that they've overcome a lot. But this relationship has been a big burden for you in the past. And so you're questioning whether you should take on this burden. This person is saying that they've changed. This person wants a fresh new start with you, but I do feel that you're very iffy about it. This was a lot of burden. Now, if you're single and this is somebody new that you're connecting with, you feel really strongly for this person. There's something about this person that is reminding you of a relationship in the past, and I think that that's why you're a little nervous about this. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's possible also that this person is wanting to move it forward very fast. They're wanting to dive right in. And with the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups, you know, you're still in this place of healing within yourself. The Three of Cups is saying, you know, you just, you know, really want to connect on another level with this person. You want to take things slow with this person. You might not want to be jumping into anything really, really serious right now. And this person with the Chariot card is determined to move this connection forward. So I think that that's what you're debating, whether you kind of take that time for yourself or whether you kind of dive in and move forward with this person. What other messages do you need to know about this? The Owl's card to me is communication, but to me it's also about wisdom. It's also about, you know, looking back at everything that you've learned over the past. Look at everything that you've learned within this relationship. This is also saying to look at this from a higher perspective. Yeah, and with the Letter card and the Mice card, there's a lot about this connection that has really been, you know, this person has had the tendency maybe to really drain your energy. This person, like in the past, maybe takes and takes and takes and takes and takes. Again, I feel that this has been a very codependent connection in the past. I feel that with this Letter card, it's saying to really be honest with this person about everything that you've gone through with this, about everything that has really, you know, everything that you've struggled with in this connection. This person in the past has just brought in a lot of just annoying energy. Just, you know, it constant. Give me one more on this. Yeah, this person needs to know I feel that you really need to communicate to this person how much you've been hurting. You have the Owl card and the Victory card, which to me is saying that you have overcome a lot of difficulties as a result of this connection, or as a result of something that you've gone through in the past. You've worked very hard to get yourself, you know, in this confident place within yourself. With this Letter card and the Three of Swords, it's telling you to really be willing to look over the pain in this connection. It's also, to me, telling, you know, really express what you feel to this person. Give me one more. Yeah, the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords. This is about really having an honest conversation with this person about everything that you've gone through. Now, again, if this is a new person that you're connecting with, obviously I don't feel that you should open up to this person about everything you've been through in the past. But I do think that this is saying to really take some time and be really honest with yourself about whether or not you feel like you've healed from your past relationships, or whether you've healed from like past heartaches. This is about really being honest with yourself about how you feel. With this Mice card, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, clarifying that. The Six of Pentacles is that need for balance in a connection, in a relationship. And the Two of Pentacles indicates that there has not been balance in this connection before. And so regardless of anything, you have to be able to feel like there's balance within this connection to move forward. And that's why I feel that this is coming up. You know, again, keep in mind that if this is a really strong soulmate connection, you two do mirror each other. So, you know, the insecurities that you're feeling are telling you that you're not, you know, the insecurities that you're feeling about them not being ready, that's saying that you're not ready for it either, and vice versa. And that's also, again, reminding you that, you know, really take time to focus on your own healing and be okay with telling this person that I need time for myself. And, you know, with Mars and Aries, it's pushing people to make big, bold moves, to take big, bold action. So, again, your feeling of uncertainty and worry that this person is not ready, there's probably a lot of validity to that, because of, you know, because this person probably did just feel this rush to go take care of things, and their intentions might be very pure, their intentions might be good. But if you feel that they have not overcome the obstacles that they were dealing with, you're probably right about that. Give me one final message for you guys before we end this. Okay, yeah, I like that, yeah, okay, yeah. You have the Angel of Balance, which, again, it's that you need to focus on feeling balanced and grounded within yourself. The sacral chakra is, or not the sacral, the solar plexus chakra is your ego based. And that, when this chakra is out of balance, you will attract codependent connections. This is a codependent energy. With the adjacent possibilities, this is, you know, telling you that, you know, be mindful of getting yourself in the same situations over and over and over again. This is also telling you that you're not really seeing all the options that you have, that you might be focusing on what could go wrong. You also have the Anxiety card, which is saying that this is something that has caused you a lot of stress. So most important is for you to feel grounded within yourself. The solar plexus chakra is about having a healthy ego. So it's having that self-confidence in yourself to where you don't get into those codependent relationships. So if you can do some solar plexus chakra work this week, that would really be good. But overall, I do feel that it's important for you to listen to yourself if you're feeling the need to pull back from this and get yourself grounded, because I really feel that there's still some really tense energy that needs to be kind of healed with this. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'm sending you much love. Bye-bye.